guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. So today I'm going to bring you 4 products that are worth the splurge and 4 that are not. And this was actually suggested by one of my viewers, Maracuja59. I know that you wanted 5 and 5 and I really tried my best, but I haven't done a lot of shopping for myself lately, so I tried my best and I was able to give you 4 of each. So this first one's a hair product, and just to put something into perspective, I have an iPhone 6S. It's not the Plus, it's the regular one. And I want to talk about this. It's the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. It's a styling treatment. It, next to an iPhone, is this big. Okay. So you're not getting a whole lot of product here. Okay, guys. And this bottle costs $28. Yes, I believe that Jennifer Aniston is part of this company, and this is a 5-in-1 styling treatment, and it makes a very lofty claim, and that's the only reason why this is not worth the splurge to me. I purchased it because it claims to keep your hair clean for a longer period of time, and I have curly hair that I have to blow out and straighten to keep it looking like this. Otherwise it just turns into a big like frizzy mess. And to be honest, like, I really don't have time to do that multiple times during the week. So I usually blow my hair out once a week and I'll stretch it out as long as I can, and I do work out. So maybe I do stretch this product to the max. I don't know. Maybe you guys have like a different experience, but I don't feel like it keeps my hair any cleaner than I was able to keep it without this. So for that reason, to spend $28 on such a little amount of product that doesn't really do what it says it's going to do is a little absurd to me, because by day 3, regardless if I use this or not, my hair still gets oily, especially like at the scalp, and I have to do stuff about that. So can't recommend this. I think just stick to whatever you're doing, especially if it's been working for you. There's no need to go spending a whole lot of money. I mean, to be honest with you, you could probably buy 2 different products that do the same, if not better, for the same price. Just saying that. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, okay, you guys know I am a big Mario Badescu fan, and I always like sing praise about his products. But there is one that I purchased recently on a haul. It is a face scrub, and I know that I showed you guys the strawberry seed face scrub, which is awesome because it's not very abrasive, so it's good for people with sensitive skin, and that's one of the only reasons why I actually use this line of products. This is another one. It's a Botanical Exfoliating Scrub, and it says that it's for all skin types, and it's supposed to give you smoother, more radiant skin. But focus. I can't recommend this, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so this thing is $26. And I don't think I can really show you because the crystals are so fine. This is going to be really hard to show you. And I don't think it'll come up because they're very, yeah, it won't come up. They're very fine, like white crystals. And it's just very abrasive. So I have, like I said, sensitive skin. I use this 3 times already, and I had one breakout here and a few breakouts by my chin because it like irritated my skin, and I wasn't rubbing hard at all. And even when I tried it again and I did it, I was rubbing, you know, in circles very lightly. My skin still turned red. So if you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend this. If you have, you know, skin that's more tolerant of abrasive products and you're looking for something that's more exfoliating than the strawberry scrub, or if you were disappointed by that and you wanted something a little bit more, this would be good for you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because it does irritate my skin every single time I use it. Maybe I'll give it to my boyfriend. He likes stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, sensitive skin, stay away from this. I'll put that in the bad pile. Another thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay. So Sephora has been selling this All Aglow palette for a few years now, and it's funny because they always put on their website that it's an online exclusive and like a limited time only thing, but I actually purchased this palette, I want to say like 2 years ago. And as you guys know, like, I am a fan of anything compact because when I travel, I don't like to take bulky things. So this actually looks a little worn down. And the only reason why I'm talking about it now is because I saw it on their website the other day. And I do use this when I travel only. It's not my go-to palette. And when I show you the inside, you're gonna be like, but Tina, you use the crap out of this thing. I have. And like I said, I only use this when I travel. So for that, it's good, but it's very disappointing. So it looks like this. And it has like this really cool texture to it. It's like fake snakeskin. So you get like the contouring side, and it has a few concealers at the top and then contouring powders at the bottom. I will give it to them. The contouring powders are pretty good because they're very cool toned. So that I'll give them. But if you have like lighter, darker skin, you probably wouldn't get very much use out of that. The blushes that you get, the creams are too sheer to do anything with. And the powder can go two ways. It could either be like way too pink or, yeah, way too shimmery. And then you get the highlighters, which are absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. So I'll swatch some of this stuff so you can see. I'll swatch the highlighters first, okay? So this is like the, let me clean my fingers. So this is like the, it's almost like a bronze. Like, where did it go? You know, you put it on your finger and you're like, okay, well maybe that might be promising. But then you put it on and I don't know. It doesn't really do much. It's not really, it's just too shimmery, like too sheer, and it doesn't really do much. Then we get like this pinkish, it's like a pink, and it like starts off strong, and I got some straight light coming at me just for this video because it's like dark in my house, and yeah, nothing. Like, what's going on? And then we get like this coral kind of peach color, and it just does nothing. Nothing, okay? So those were the powders. Now I'm gonna use the creams. So we get this, and oh God, these, ugh. Let me wipe my hand with a wet tissue. So, okay. Clean palette. So we got this. It works a little bit better than the powder, but still, nothing crazy. And then we'll go to a pink. Again, nothing. And then this like bronze kind of highlighter. Nothing. Just nothing. It's just to be honest with you, it's like, it's just a waste of your time. Okay. You could be doing better things with other products. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Now let me just clean my hand a little bit, and then I will swatch these blushes for you. So you get the blushes, and I'll do the creams first. So we get like this pink, and you know, on your finger, it looks promising, right? And then you put it on, and yeah, it's one of those things I was telling you. You can go from something to not really that good. It's just not that good. I can't, ugh. I just, ugh. Don't like that. I don't know. Maybe that's your thing. It's definitely not mine though. So let's see. Let me wipe that off. Oof. And we'll go for, there's like a coral kind of color in between. And yeah, I don't know. I am not a fan. And then we get like this I don't know, it's like a cross between a brown and a coral. It's just, there's nothing there. Like, what is that? It's just oily. It's just an oily, goopy mess. Yeah. So those were the creams at the bottom. And I'll show you what the powders look like. So I'll do some of that, that, and that. There's like nothing there. Okay, and I got like, one of them's kind of promising. But none of them are, I don't know, they're not great colors. I'm just not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I've tried working with them a lot, and when I do take this palette with me, I usually just use the contour part. And I know you're like, well, why don't you take a different palette? Because my other contour palettes are way too big. So yeah, this is my travel one, and obviously I use that a lot. I gotta say, the concealers were not bad, and the contour colors are pretty good because they're cool. But that, it used to retail for $34. They reduced it down to $25, and yeah, I can't recommend it. I wouldn't buy it. There are so many better palettes out there, and it really sucks because like the store palettes are, I don't know, I've never found one that I really love, and I think I learned my lesson. That's actually the last store branded palette I've ever purchased from Sephora or Ulta. The last thing in my not worth the splurge is, it's by Smashbox, and this has gotten like mixed reviews. It's their Photo Matte Eyes, and this is the mini palette. Okay, and it has like, you know, the typical little diagram in the back. It lets you know if it's good for to be used as an eyeshadow, eyeliner, or for your brows. I will give them credit, this does work great wet, and you don't get that like hard pan after you use it wet. I've actually used this color wet for eyeliner before, and I've messed around with this one, and they look the same as the day I bought them. Nothing's changed. My only issue with this is, okay, so normally this retails for $25, and I bought it because I told you guys when I did my empties video that I was looking for something that was very compact that I could take with me and very neutral, and I thought this would be like the perfect fit, but it's not. And I'll tell you why. The colors, they're not very pigmented, and I don't know if that's because they were meant to be used wet or dry. It's quite possible that that's the case. You do really have to work with them. It's not that they're impossible to work with. They blend beautifully, and you don't get like a lot of fallout when you do use them. But I'll just give you an example. So I'll swatch these for you now. They feel really buttery when you're picking them up on your fingers, but like this is 1, 2, and 3. They're just so light. They're just, it's like not even there. And like I said, I think it might do with the fact that they're meant to be used wet and dry. And they look promising on the fingers. Those aren't too bad. And those are the ones that I use primary, but not, when you do use them on a brush, it's a little different. So you've got like 3 or 4 colors that you can really use. And I mean, I do use them all. I'm actually wearing this today. The only thing I'll say is this is great if you're traveling, because you could put it, you know, in your makeup bag, in your purse, and you're good to go. And it is very versatile, and the fact that you can use it wet and dry. I would not pay $25 for this. I'd pay $12 again, but I wouldn't pay $25. They actually did mess up and they sent me 2 of these. So I'm putting it to the side, and I'll put it in a giveaway in the near future. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I I don't know. I can't recommend it for $25 because there's so many other better palettes out there for $25. So now let's move on to the stuff that I feel is worth the splurge, shall we? And let's see. So I purchased this, it was by It Cosmetics, and it's called Bye Bye Pores. It's a translucent powder, and it looks like that. You get a little puff with it that I actually use, and then it has like a little plastic thing inside with little holes that you can just kind of shake and get some product out. I like that because then it doesn't like go everywhere, and it's very soft. Like, it does minimize the effect of your pores. And I will say this, if you use this with Benefit's Professional first, your concealer, and then this, it's like porcelain skin. I didn't do all that today because I forgot to use the Benefit Professional, but just know that like this stuff is amazing, and it retails for $24. I do like it more than the Laura Mercier stuff. I'm just putting that out there. I wouldn't bake with this stuff because it is quite expensive for the amount of product you get. You get 0.23 ounces, which is 6.8 grams. It's not a whole lot. I mean, I've had this for, you know, a few weeks now. I'll probably have it for a few months, but again, I wouldn't like bake your makeup with it. I'm just putting that out there. Now, when I bought that, I did get a deluxe sample of this Bye Bye Undereye, and I am a huge fan with this. I do have, I mean, you can't see right now because I have like light coming directly at me, but if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know I have some like serious bags under my eyes and like dark circles. This stuff is like so thick. Can we just talk about that? It's like so thick. And it's great even as like a concealer for like your pimples and stuff like that. I do use it sometimes if I don't like have my other concealer, which I'm about to talk about right now. So a full tube of this goes for $24, and I would recommend that. And once I run out of this, and let me just tell you this, you don't need a whole lot of this at all. I've been using this almost every day for 2 months now, and I still have plenty left in this tube because you just need a little dot, tap it on, then use your beauty blender and like, you know, tap that out and blend it out, and you're good to go. Like, you don't need a lot at all. So a huge tube of this would actually last you a really long time. Just putting that out there. So I just spoke about a little bit of concealer. I had to buy new concealer lately. As some of you know, I had Benefit's Boing, and that was just like a total disappointment for me in my last video, my empties video. And I got this Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Looks like that. And I love this. I can't say enough good things about this. It retails for $25 for this little tube, but it's really worth it. It's so thick. I love the formula. And when I tell you, like, this stuff covers and conceals, it's amazing. It's like, this is everything that I ever wanted in a concealer. It is so thick. And you can, when you blend it out and work it out, like, it's just, it looks so natural. It's so worth it. I can't say enough good things about this. I love this concealer. I was gonna get the foundation too, but it was just like too thick and cakey, and I didn't like the way it looked. But on that same trip, I did buy Japonesque, and this retails for $36 a bottle. And I'm really digging it. It comes with a pump. So it's just a really great formula. Let me see if I can get some out. It's a really, really great formula. Super creamy. And it's very easy to work with. This is actually, I didn't know this, but Japonesque is a brand of stage, it used to be like professional makeup or like stage makeup. No, not stage makeup, just professional makeup. And recently it became available to the public, and it's just such great stuff. I haven't like broken out because of it. But one thing I do got to mention is you got to make sure your skin is really moisturized, because if it's dry at all, it will show like 10 times worse. So again, that is $36 and I absolutely love it. So if you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up so I know to give you more of this stuff. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future videos, put those down below. And don't forget to check out my website, www.thecriticalvirgo.com. Thanks guys. Bye.